Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is our watch list for Wednesday, January 10th. I put the watch list out for you guys for free every single day. The Discord that I have is also free. That link is in the description below. We have an inside bar extravaganza. This list, it's packed full of these inside bar patterns, and they're going to change the way that you guys trade. In this edition of our video, we're unveiling the potential breakouts, key support and resistance levels, and the strategic insights hidden within these powerful inside bar setups. Before we get into it, if you're excited about mastering the art of trading with the inside bar, I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get the notifications when I send the videos out, and let's explore these market setups together. The screen you see in front of you, that is TradingView. There's a link for you down below. It gives you a free 30-day trial and up to $30 off of their sub-based services. So make sure you take advantage of that. Let's get to this list. We're going to go through the inside bars to start right now. And then I'm going to fly through the rest of these because outside of the last two stock picks, everything else is an inside bar. Okay? So an inside bar, ladies and gentlemen, or a one bar, when we're dealing with this strategy, we call it a one bar. Let me do this. It is a consolidating candle, meaning it does not break the high or the low of the previous candle. It stays within this range. Okay, it's a tightening range. You notice the yellow, that's part of my indicator, as is this. That link is in the description below as well. It also comes with the Griswold Gold membership. The inside bars, when you see that painted yellow bar when you have the indicator, I want you guys to think of a spring being squished, compacted, loaded. And when you take the pressure off of that spring, what do we expect? What we expect is a big explosion to the upside or the downside. Now you can see off of previous inside bars, this one ran to the downside. This one ran to the upside. Okay, and it doesn't always happen that way, but it's based off of probability. So probability tells us if we have these inside bars, we can expect a large move up or down. And all we have to do, so this one went outside bar, we trended up and then we reversed. Okay, so that one wouldn't have worked for you, but this one did. This one did. This one did. Okay, it's all we have to do. This one worked. Okay, if we go back and find the next one, this one worked. This one worked. Okay, the high probability of this working is what we're looking at. So when we're talking about probability, every trade, every strategy, anytime anybody is telling you that they have a setup, it's always based off of probability, and it can't be anything other than that. And the probability is just based off of, hey, this is what we've had in the past, this is what we've seen in the past, this is what should happen based off of those past experiences. So when we look at these inside bars, we can take the break of this high or the break of this low as our entry point. We don't have to look at these setups on the daily chart. We can look at these setups on a 1 hour chart or a 30-minute chart or a 15-minute chart. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're going to run through these now. I'm just going to show you where the inside bar setups are so you can mark them down and look for them into tomorrow. Now, if you want the top 5 from these plays, you have to be a part of the Griswold Gold membership. That link is in the description below, or it's in the Discord as well. But 95% of that Discord is free. BIDU, inside bar. Lululemon, inside bar. So all we're doing, guys, is we're looking for the breaks of the high, and it doesn't change, the high or the low of that inside bar candle, and our targets just become the high or the low of the preceding wick, depending on which way we trend. Citibank, inside bar. American Airlines, there's another inside bar on American Airlines. We look at Apple, it has an inside bar. AFRM, it has an inside bar. CAT, now CAT has higher premiums, and this is a 3-1 setup. So this gold highlight here marks out that we have an outside bar followed by an inside bar, also part of my indicator. And we go back in time because that is a rare setup, more rare than just the inside bar itself. Okay, so there's the 3-1. We trended down. We didn't hit targets. Okay, so this would have been a failed trade. Here's the next 3-1. Here's your successful 3-1 trade. Okay, and these you have to go all the way back to August of this year to find. And if we go to find one more just to see, because it is based off of probability. I'm not here to mislead you guys saying that this happens 100% of the time, because it doesn't work 100% of the time. This one went double inside bar, then trended up. Okay, we'll find one standalone 3-1 setup if we can, and then we will keep moving on this list. There's a double inside bar marked with the blue highlight. I'm not even going to go back any further. There it is. 3-1 setup. Boom, 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 boom. 3 straight days of a run up off of this consolidating candle. Okay, from CAT, we go to CCL. And fast forward. CCL has the inside bar. So the trigger high or trigger low. CVS has the 3-1 setup. I'm not going to go through this to show you guys, but there are your trigger points right there. Okay, those are your trigger points. Your targets, if you're triggering down, low of the outside bar. If you're triggering up, high of the outside bar. That's CVS. The diamonds, 3-1 setup, so we can look for that. DocuSign, inside bar setup. General Motors, inside bar setup. Inside bar setup on JPM. Inside bar setup on INTC. These are all inside bars, guys. IWM with the inside bar. Coca-Cola, IB. IBM, 3-1 setup. Macy's. Okay, so Macy's, here's a little bit different case. Double inside bar. 2 straight days of consolidation. Meaning we have really, really compact candles. So what it's doing, if you put a line from this to this and come down, and this to this and come up, it's a triangle, and this space in here is becoming a tightening range. So if we go and do, that's okay even if we do that. If we do that, and then we do this, okay, this is what I'm talking about. When this next candle opens, it's being squeezed. It has to go somewhere. It has to break through somewhere. And that's what we're expecting on this next candle, this next inside bar candle, is it for it to break out somewhere, some way, in one way or the other. Moderna, inside bar. Hey, there we have it. Netflix with the inside bar. These are all inside bar setup, guys. Nike, 3-1 setup. Oracle, 3-1 setup. Roku, inside bar setup. XLU, inside bar setup. And then we have these last two. XOM has a 2 up that finished red, meaning we broke only the high of the previous candle. That's a 2 up. If we only broke the low side of the previous candle, it's 2 down. But what happened was we have a 2 up that finished red. And when we have that, that's telling me, hey, the buyers had it here, the sellers took it back, and now we're looking for a trend back to the downside with time frame continuity. Day, week, month, quarterly, yearly, all pointing to the downside. It's an important factor. XOP, the exact same setup. We had that 2 up red. We're looking for the trigger to the downside. We're looking for puts here. 132.60 is our trigger point. Guys, that's a list. Make sure you're subscribed. If you have questions, ask them down below. Give me a thumbs up. I'm on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can ask me questions there as well. Good luck trading, guys. I wish you nothing but the best as always. You can find me in the Discord during the day, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.